$20 million thunderclap just split hip-hop's skyline. And it didn't come from a stage-shaking bass drop. One signature, one stamp, and rap icon Fat Joe is staring down the biggest courtroom showdown of his life. The man lighting the fuse, not a rival MC, not a jilted label, but his very own former hype man, the voice that once kept the crowd roaring. Grab a seat, because the next few minutes pull back curtains woven with secrets, money, and claims so wild they left even hardened fans speechless. Ready? Let's dive before the dust settles. Because when 20 million talks, hush money walks. June 19, 2025, Manhattan's federal clerk office hums the usual 9-to-5 rhythm until Terrence T.A. Dixon slides a 157-page beast across the counter. Headlines explode within hours. Words like illegal trafficking, fraud, and psychological coercion flash brighter than stage lights. Reporters scramble, social feeds meltdown. The figure, $20 million, isn't spare change. It's a career-sized bullhorn. Yet the real shocker isn't the price tag, it's the timeline inside, stretching back 17 summers to the height of Joe's post-lean-back fame. Picture every screaming arena from 2005 to 2020. Center mic, Fat Joe. Stage left, revving the crowd. Dixon, hype man, lyricist, occasional bodyguard, and self-proclaimed creative ghost. He claims pen work on tracks, uncredited backing vocals, all-night brainstorms no engineer logged. For 15 years he rode shotgun in luxury sprinters, private jets, and backstage hallways sticky with energy drink spills. He saw the green rooms, the after parties, the red-eye flights that blur calendar dates. According to him, he also saw everything the public never should. But every tour ends, and sometimes the encore costs more than the ticket. Dixon's filing reads like a nightmare travel diary, claiming over 4,000 forced intimate acts carried out to keep his position. That's not a typo. 4,000. He recounts hotel rooms under camera glare, threats of pay cuts if he balked, and a promise that refusing would brand him disloyal forever. Allegedly, the tasks weren't consensual favors. They were compulsory rituals, scheduled like sound checks. He says silence bought him airfare home, obedience bought him stage time, and disobedience, well, that meant finding his own way out of a foreign city with no return flight. If walls could talk, these hotel suites would be platinum certified snitches. More chilling are Dixon's claims that he witnessed underage teens, just 15 and 16, ushered into VIP zones. The filing alleges cash-stuffed envelopes, new phones, and even a Brazilian-style cosmetic surgery as hush gifts. Dixon paints scenes of private apartments where laughter from a video shoot drowned out whispers in the hall. He says he watched powerless as starstruck kids got swept into a dream that quickly blurred into something darker. Remember, these are allegations, not verdicts. But the allegations alone are enough to freeze a stadium full of fans mid-chant. The age on a driver's license is rigid, unlike the stories now bending in court. The hype man claims his pay often matched the volume of the crowd, loud on paper, thin in hand. He says he logged 200+ shows without proper performance wages, that tracks he co-wrote went platinum while his royalty statement stayed blank. 2 songs, Congratulations and Ice Cream, feature lyrical fingerprints he insists are his. Advanced checks vanished for overhead. Back-end bonuses evaporated in accounting. In his words, I was cheering for a crowd while my bank account was on mute. Cash may be king, but creative credit crowns the real rulers. Beyond missing money, the suit sketches threats as exotic as Joe's tour stops. Miss a cue, and Dixon says he'd be ditched in Barcelona with no itinerary. Question a payment, and the next gig's flight manifest lost his name. He recalls late-night knocks, bodyguards framing doors, conversations laced with, "You don't want problems, bro." Whether those threats ever materialized is now for the court to dissect. But their presence in the filing darkens every tour photo retroactively. Easy flights come with points, but sometimes those points cut deep. Fat Joe's legal camp wasted 0 beats. They labeled the suit a blatant shakedown, blasting Dixon as a disgruntled ex-employee spinning fiction for fortune. Joe insists he already sued Dixon back in April for defamation, long before this fresh filing hit. He frames Dixon's move as payback, not plea for justice. Denials flew across press releases faster than ad-libs on a remixed verse, with promises to expose lies designed to force a settlement. In rap beefs, you drop bars. In legal beefs, you drop briefs. Legal calendars fill as fast as festival lineups. Dixon must respond to Joe's earlier case by June 23. First joint hearing stands August 1st, a summer showdown that could stream larger than any versus battle. Discovery threatens to unseal emails, travel receipts, and backstage footage. Both sides lawyer up, each betting the other will flinch first when cameras roll outside the courthouse steps. August heat is brutal, but a court docket can scorch reputations even hotter. Scroll any comment section and you'll find two camps. Camp A, no way, Joe's a legend. This is Cap. Camp B, another star, another scandal. Throw away the hard drives. Sponsorship whispers swirl. One sneaker brand reportedly reevaluating partnerships. Radio stations debate silent bans. Even old mixtape lines get requoted as forensic clues. Yet the loudest voices are sometimes bots, and separating truth from trending tag is harder than clipping ad-libs from a live show. Because sometimes the court of public opinion drops a verdict before the judge even calls roll. If the Hyman's claims survive motions to dismiss, depositions could span months. With every city on every tour, fair game for subpoena. Potential civil penalties, tens of millions, plus punitive multipliers. Possible criminal referrals, that's speculation, but big headlines attract big investigators. For Fat Joe, decades of hits hang in limbo. For Dixon, credibility now depends on evidence, not energy. One thing certain, hip-hop history books just opened a brand new, unedited chapter. Studio mics record verses, courtroom mics record vows. Both can make or break a legacy. So here we stand, a hype man chasing justice, a rap titan guarding legacy, and a $20 million question echoing louder than any hook Fat Joe ever rapped. Who's telling the real story? The summer hearing promises raw testimonies, exposed ledgers, and perhaps a verdict that rewrites everything we thought we knew about backstage life. Keep your notifications on, because this tale is far from muted, and the next drop might not be a single, but a sworn statement. Please like and subscribe if you like the vibes by Clyde.